Hello everyone and welcome to the trip through the Nether. Today we're going to be going to the Nether portals that I made when I got lost in the Nether. We will also be visiting Atlantis, which I have made one building for at the moment. This is once again filmed directly after the last two videos, so I don't know if anybody has asked any questions. I apologize. However, if you do have questions, I will be addressing them as soon as I see them, which maybe a while, because I'm sure nobody's really going to see this. But that's alright. This is just for fun, as I said. Yeah, so just so we know, I am on create mode, okay? This is just a create world. It's not anything too intense. It's not a survival world. It's just for fun. I can't die, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. If that majorly offends you, I apologize, but you can deal with it. So, as I said in my first video, this is the Nether portal room. It's made out of some lovely quartz, and we've got a whole bunch of empty chests, because the Nether can be dangerous, and if this were to ever be a survival world, I think it'd be nice to have some extra stock. Alright, so once we enter the Nether portal, you will see that I have decorated the Nether portals so that I don't get confused as to where I am. This one is decorated to look like me because it goes to my house. See? That's my back. That's my front. That's my portal. I mean, you know, pretty self-explanatory. I also made a nice little diorite, polished diorite deck, I guess you could call it, around my portal because it makes it easier to see, I guess. I don't know, I just wanted to. It's my creative world, I can do what I want. And we go up the steps to the path. So, as you can see here, we've got tree shroom biomes that way, and Atlantis is that way. We are going to go to Atlantis after we go to the tree and shroom biomes, because save the best for last, okay? That's why. So, as I mentioned just briefly in my last video, the first time I went to the Nether in this world, I forgot to write down the coordinates, like a stupid person. I forgot to write down the coordinates, so I got really lost. Which is silly because I wrote down the coordinates in my survival world, which I was playing before I made this one, but I just kind of wasn't really thinking about it. As you can see here, we've got tree mountain biome and then tree and mushroom biome. We're gonna go to the mountain one first. So I couldn't remember where exactly my portal was. Because of that, I was flying through the Nether, you know, because creative mode. I was flying through the Nether for like a good while, and I was trying to find my portal. I could not find my portal anywhere. So then I had the smart idea. I was like, oh, I'll just build another portal, which is the one that has Atlantis at the moment. And I walked through that portal and I went, wait, I didn't write down the coordinates of home either. And the reason I realized the reason I didn't write the coordinates down was because it's creative mode. I don't have to worry about dying and finding my way back to places. The issue with that, though, is it's creative mode, so you can't really die. Thankfully, I had set a respawn point. But before I, came to the conclusion that drowning was the only option, I did find, two other portals. 2 partial portals. So this is one of the partial portals. I don't know if this was the first one or the second one that I found, but I figured, you know what, we'll complete the portals. There is stuff in these chests because I left it there because maybe I'll turn this into a survival world someday. So as you can see, I decorated the outside of all the portals, but this is just the next one that's here. So this is the tree and mountain biome. As you can tell, we've got the lovely wool showing us what to do. Then we enter, and this is the tree and mountain biome. So we've got a lovely river down here. I really want to explore that at another time, maybe. And, I don't know why I put mountain on here. There's not a ton of mountains over here. Kind of on a mountain, I guess. There might be a mountain somewhere close. I did write down all the coordinates for the portals after the first time I got lost, because I went, oh my gosh, hold on a minute. I don't want to forget where all of these are. So, oh no. Yeah, so after the first time I realized I was lost, I started writing down all the coordinates to my portals because I did not want to be lost in the Nether again. It was horrible, and I was there for a long time. Holy, I went far. Which is good because I just got lost right now, but I had my portal written down. So I'm thinking in this realm, I might build tree houses. I think that could be fun. Not really sure yet, but we will be doing something in all of my portals. Ooh, lava. Every time I walk through this tunnel, I think about the stream I was watching when I was building it. Yeah. And this is the tree and mushroom biome. As you can see, there's a tree and mushroom. So this was also a partial portal when I found it. Once again, there is stuff in this chest. I'm just gonna leave it in case I want to become a survival world. So, oh, it's nighttime. Alright, so this is the tree and mushroom biome. This one actually might be the one that I want to make into a treehouse city. I think could be fun. This should really be Tree Mushroom Mountain, and the other one should just be trees. But whatever, I already named them. This one spits you out on top of a tree, so I feel like this should be the treehouse dome. Yeah, so that could be another video or a series of videos making the treehouse city. Treehouse towers? What's a good name for the treehouse city? Leave a comment. What should we call the treehouse city? This is my lovely spiral staircase. I'll show you guys from an angle. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but I like it. I think I did a good job. I love polished diorite. It looks like marble to me, and I think it's really funny. I mean, I know there is... No, that's granite, actually. I just like the polished diorite. I think it's a nice look. I also really like the warped fences, as you can tell, and the crimson ones. They just aren't any really in here because it's hard to see that color in the Nether. I also have lots of signage. I know I've already been reading them, but I have lots of signage because in some other videos I've seen, people don't really have signs or paths, clear signage in their Nether, and I get so confused when I'm watching them. And honestly, I have a terrible sense of direction in real life too, so I feel like I would probably end up getting incredibly lost in my own Nether if I were to not have clear signage. So that's the home portal over there we just passed. And now we're going to Atlantis, which is the final stop on this tour for today. As I said, we will be expanding Atlantis, so there'll probably be some videos of me expanding Atlantis, as well as I've got a lot of ideas in my head, so there'll probably be videos of a lot of things. And this is the Atlantis Portal. So this is actually the first portal that I made when I entered the Nether and got completely lost. So I made this one. This one wasn't already here. And I marked it with the wool, of course. Tell me that doesn't look like Atlantis. I don't believe you. So, before I put all this here, all that existed was the portal, and then there was couple of blocks on the ends so that I didn't fall off into the water immediately. But I walked up and I went, oh, okay, I'm in the water. I must be semi-close to something, right? But then I remembered I didn't write down my position coordinates for home, and I realized that it would be useless. I thought maybe there was a chance that my portal would open onto, like, close to my house. I didn't really think, I was just hopeful. I didn't think it would happen, but I was like, maybe. It did not. It opened up here, which is in fact, home in the overworld is at 2,212 and negative 27. So you can see we're very far from home. As you can see, we've got one building over here. But when I did come out over here, I marked down my coordinates and such, and I went back into the Nether in hopes of finding my portal again. Eventually I gave up on that, and I came back to this portal, and I turned on survival mode and I drowned myself over here so that I could get home, because thankfully I had a bed set. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what would have happened. I guess I'm built pretty close to spawn, so I guess I would have popped up there anyways. Yeah, so we'll go on to this side first, actually. This is my entrance to Atlantis. So here we've got a water tunnel. Takes you straight down and out into this little room. This is where we're going to be building the next building onto. I have ideas for how to build it so that I don't have to use sand to soak up all the water. We'll see how that works. But when you see the next building, you'll understand why that took me so long. And it's probably a rookie mistake. Once again, I'm not an expert at this at all. I'm just learning as I go, and I think it's fun to share. Yeah, so this is one of the rooms. We've got a lovely tunnel. Once again, stained glass. I love the stained glass. This is the purple and green one. We'll look at it from the outside. That's some lovely blue, purple, green. And we go. And on this side, we have the other tunnel, which, as you can see, leads to a building. Then we go down this one. So this is the pink and blue tunnel, which is nice. Oh, if you look through here, you can see we've got some shroom lights, which comes in handy because it gets really dark underwater. I'm facing this direction, so I'm not giving anything away. I need to go in here and change the floors because it really bothers me that that's sand. I think I want it to match everything else. Once again, we've got the prismarine blocks in the prismarine. I love prismarine. I cannot help myself. And of course, shroom lights. I love shroom lights. So this is the entrance into the first building of Atlantis. Got glowstone again. And the first thing you see, my lovely chandelier. I spent a lot of time building that chandelier. Once again, we've got the crimson and warped fences. I just really like the colors. So here we see more stained glass, more symmetry, lots of symmetry. Everything is symmetrical. And that window is exactly the same as this one. So over here we've got the chests. Once again, no fighting in Atlantis. It's illegal. But we got lots of chests if people are visiting, which they will because of what's upstairs. That's where they can keep their stuff. It's like a coat check, you know? I know this is just a fake world, but, you know, it's fun to play. It's fun to play pretend. More stained glass, as you can see. This looks like Easter. And the lights. This is my other spiral staircase. I think this one's a little bit nicer than the other one. I did make this one more recently, so I got a little bit more skilled. Yeah. Let me go up this staircase. And are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready. So this is Club Neptune. Boom. I might have hyped that up a little bit too much. It's okay. So we've got the colorful lights. Yeah. It's like disco ball up in here. We've got a table. We've got a bit of a booth situation happening over here. Same thing over there. Once again, symmetry. But the coolest part about this is that this is the bar. Yeah. So here's the bar. So you go up, if you're the bartender, you go up, close that gate. And we got a jukebox. We got another jukebox. And we got a disc crate, once again. Because what is the point of a jukebox if you don't have a disc crate? And of course, you know, we've got the disc crate. But this is a bar, right? You gotta have drinks. Boom. Milk. Whole chest of milk. Whole chest of water, because you know what? It's important to drink. Drink your fluids. But this is the real stuff. We got lots of potions. Of course, we have potions of harming and poison, which is why there is all the milk. And this is just more potions. But this one, lava. No reason. I just think it's funny to have lava in a bar. Maybe lava has a point. Hopefully nobody burns down my house. Would be sad. Anyways, I'm in my head. That's the bar. And of course, the middle area would be the dance floor. What is the point of having a Club Neptune if you're not gonna party? I didn't mean to do that. If you're not gonna party, headbang! Ooh, yeah! Oh, I broke something by accident. Let's fix that. Oh, I've made a... Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so that is Club Neptune and Atlantis. So that is it for our video for today. Next video will most likely be some sort of building. I don't know which one it's going to be. I've talked about a lot of possible projects in the past 2 videos. Of course, if there are questions and I see them before I film the next video, I will 100% be answering them. Yeah. Have a great time until I see you next, and thank you for watching. Bye.